Okay, so I have Silhouette open. I used the business edition thanks to my lovely baby sister. So how to split an image. I've already decided which one I'm going for. It's on a darker shirt, so it's not going to be colored. It's going to be all black. Number 12. PNG. Alright, so I wait for it to load. Excuse the noise in the background. The joys of having a toddler. So I'm just going to make it smaller for now, just so I can get it maneuvered correctly. Lord, he sounded so country. Hey, Dad. Come on now. Alright. He's not up here. I guess. Alright, so let's make our screen a little bit smaller. Now we're going to stretch it out. Make it a good circle. And then bring it into the middle. Now, I'm not sure if a lot of people know this about Silhouette, but if you come up here to your bar with all these little numbers right here, okay, and you click on it, and drag it down, you'll have a line that comes down that helps you even it out. I'm going to go right from the middle of the nose. And then you get your knife tool. Alright, knife tool is selected. Oh, am I off my line? Nope, perfect. And when you're done with your cut, make sure you go back over to the side over here and click your little arrow. If not, you'll be like slicing other pieces off. Now, I like to leave the line right here just because it helps me group my two sides together. Alright, and then left click, group. I'm going to move it up just a little bit. Oh, I forgot a little part of the E right there. So actually, I will go back, and try this again. Make sure I get that little part of the E. There we go. It should be this time. Group. Yep, got it that time. Now you can take your bottom half, select all of it, group. Alright, now. Oh, whoa, 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 no. Go back. Do that again. Group. Alright, good go this time. Now the line can go away, go back up top. Alright, so we will print our pages out now. Like I said, I get the 13 by 17 paper and I cut it down to 8.5. I used to cut down to 8.5 by 14, and then I was like, wonder why we can't use user defined and print 17. Like, what's the difference? Like, as long as long, you know? So it actually worked. So I was actually thrilled about that. Okay, got my paper in. Alright, so for my settings, which I already have it made and saved, I have it as user defined right here. And on the printer itself, I just entered 8.5 by 17. I do plain paper, bright white, more settings, all the way. I move the bar all the way over. And then you go over to your more options, user defined, again, custom, advanced. I do the ICM. No image options. I turn off high speed and I turn mirror on. I've got a bunch of settings saved, so it just depends on what paper I'm using. Print. And then we'll wait for this to print. We'll print the other side and trim off our excess and tape them up. Okay, so both my pages printed out. This fun part, we've got to cut this extra off and get it as close to the line. If you go over it just a little bit, it'll be alright because you overlap them, so it's not that big of a deal. You need to invest in one of those like school paper trimmers that has like the handle you push down. Because the Cricut one that I bought does not cut sublimation paper too well. Half of the time it gets like stuck and jammed in there. You know, this one. And it's good for vinyl and all. Alright, so that's one side cut off. As you see, I mean, I cut a little bit. You can see it like right in here of the black. Not too much, but a little bit. Okay, now for number 2, same thing, just cut it, make sure it's close to the lines as possible. Sorry, my child is so loud. Him and his daddy are playing Nerf guns right now. I've already got my heat press heating up. Okay. You see again, I've kind of cut off a little bit of the black. Not a lot, and it don't really matter. Because I am extra, and I don't like all of this other paper. I'm gonna trim off. Normally I would put other stuff in this dead space, but I keep telling the hubby that for Christmas I want a new printer, but now that I've mastered this well, I'm like, maybe I'll just keep using this one. And I mean, yeah, and you can probably spend a little more on the paper because you're using 2 sheets instead of 1, but it seems like all of my customers are extra large and bigger. Nobody's tiny like I am. Alright, so we got our 2 images. Now I'm going to move the camera and I'm going to show you how I tape it. So give me a minute.